Our planet is a gallery of wonders, but nothing is truly permanent, not even the most iconic landmarks. Some of the world's most famous attractions have vanished forever, erased as if they were never there. Their loss is a stark reminder of the fragility of our heritage and the relentless march of time. Today, we journey back to witness the splendor of 7 lost treasures and uncover the stories behind their disappearance. This is a journey through beauty, drama, and the ephemeral nature of our world. Join me as we explore 7 incredible places you can no longer visit, each a ghost of the past, whispering stories of what once was. In New Hampshire's White Mountains, nature sculpted a remarkable illusion, the Old Man of the Mountain. High on Cannon Mountain, granite ledges align to form a human profile, a stern face gazing across the valley. This accidental masterpiece became a state symbol immortalized in literature and cherished by generations. For decades, caretakers fought to preserve the formation using cables and epoxy to hold the precarious slabs in place. Their efforts delayed the inevitable, but nature's forces worked silently within the rock. On May 3, 2003, after a foggy night, the old man finally collapsed, leaving only a raw scar on the cliff. The loss was felt deeply across New Hampshire and beyond. Today, visitors must use their imagination and special viewing devices to see the ghostly outline that once watched over the valley. The Old Man of the Mountain endures only in memory, a lesson in the impermanence of even the most solid stone. His fall reminds us that even the most enduring icons are at the mercy of time and nature. The mountain's silent vigil continues, but its famous face is gone. What remains is a story of devotion, loss, and the fleeting nature of the world's wonders. The old man's legacy lives on in symbols, stories, and the hearts of those who once looked up in awe. His absence is a powerful reminder nothing lasts forever. The mountain stands, but the face is now just a memory. We remember not just the rock, but the meaning it held. The old man's story is a testament to the beauty and fragility of our world. On Gozo, Malta, the sea sculpted the azure window, a breathtaking limestone arch framing the Mediterranean's blue. For years it was Malta's most iconic attraction, drawing visitors and filmmakers alike. Its beauty was matched only by its fragility. Geologists warned it was living on borrowed time. Erosion accelerated and walking atop the arch was eventually forbidden. Locals watched each winter, hoping the window would survive another storm. On March 8, 2017, a violent storm shattered the arch, collapsing it into the sea. In moments, the beloved landmark was gone, leaving only open water and a jagged stump. The news spread quickly, met with disbelief and sadness. The azure window's legacy endures in photographs, films, and memories. Its loss is a vivid reminder of nature's power to both create and reclaim. The coastline is forever changed, but the window's story lives on. What was once a must-see destination now exists only in memory. The azure window's fall is a lesson in the impermanence of beauty. Its absence is felt by all who once stood in its shadow. The sea, patient and relentless, always has the final word. In the vast Sahara, the tree of Tenere stood alone, once the most isolated tree on Earth. For centuries it was a vital landmark for nomads, a symbol of life in a sea of sand. Its roots reached deep to hidden water, defying the desert's harshness. Revered by the Tuareg people, it was a sacred beacon and a rare refuge. Despite surviving centuries of drought and storms, its end came suddenly in 1973. A truck driver in a bizarre accident struck the only tree for hundreds of kilometers, snapping its slender trunk. The loss was met with disbelief, a resilient icon felled by human error. The dead tree now rests in a museum. A metal sculpture marks its place in the desert. The site remains a symbol of both endurance and fragility. The tree of Tenere's story is a stark reminder of our impact on the natural world. Its memory endures as a lesson in respect and responsibility. In the emptiness of the Sahara, its absence is a silent echo. The lone survivor is gone, but its legend lives on. In 19th century New Zealand, the pink and white terraces were hailed as the 8th wonder of the world. These cascading silica formations, created by geothermal springs, dazzled visitors with their beauty and color. The terraces were sacred to the Maori and a magnet for travelers seeking adventure. But the same geothermal forces that created them also spelled their doom. On June 10, 1886, Mount Tarawera erupted violently, burying the terraces under ash and expanding Lake Rotomahana. The landscape was transformed, villages destroyed, and the terraces believed lost forever. For over a century, they existed only in legend and memory. Recent explorations have found remnants preserved beneath the lake's waters. Though no longer accessible, their rediscovery offers a glimpse of lost splendor. The terrace's story is one of beauty, destruction, and the enduring power of nature. Their loss is mourned, but their legend continues to inspire. The eighth wonder is gone, but its allure remains. The terraces remind us that even the greatest wonders can vanish in an instant. Their memory is a testament to the world's ever-changing face. What was once a destination is now a mystery beneath the waves. In 1851, London unveiled the Crystal Palace, a marvel of glass and iron built for the Great Exhibition. Designed by Joseph Paxton, it was a symbol of Victorian ingenuity and ambition. The palace housed thousands of exhibits and drew millions of visitors, its architecture as dazzling as its contents. After the exhibition, it was relocated and expanded in South London, becoming a beloved cultural landmark. But its revolutionary materials hid a fatal flaw: vulnerability to fire. On November 30, 1936, a small blaze erupted, quickly engulfing the vast structure. The fire's glow was seen for miles. By morning, only twisted metal and shattered glass remained. The loss marked the end of an era. Winston Churchill called it the end of an age. Today, only the park and dinosaur sculptures remain, silent witnesses to the vanished palace. The Crystal Palace's story is one of innovation, grandeur, and tragic loss. Its destruction is a reminder of the risks that come with progress. The palace lives on in memory, a glittering vision of a bygone future. Its legacy endures in the spirit of invention it inspired. The hill is empty, but the dream remains. The palace of glass and iron is gone, but its brilliance echoes through history. In the heart of Hong Kong once stood the Kowloon Walled City, a chaotic, ungoverned enclave unlike any other. Originally a military fort, it became a lawless vertical slum, growing without plan or regulation. Buildings stacked atop each other, sunlight barely reached the ground, and a maze of corridors formed a city within a city. By the 1980s, over 33,000 people lived in just 6.5 acres, making it the most densely populated place on Earth. Crime and triad activity thrived, but so did a unique sense of community. Families, unlicensed doctors, and small businesses coexisted in the shadows. For residents, it was home. For outsiders, a place of myth and fear. As the 1997 handover of Hong Kong approached, authorities decided the walled city could not remain. Demolition began in 1993, displacing thousands and erasing the anarchic city block by block. Today the site is a tranquil park with only a few remnants hinting at its extraordinary past. The walled city's story is one of survival, adaptation, and the limits of urban chaos. Its demolition was both an end and a new beginning. The City of Anarchy is gone, but its legend endures in memory and myth. The park is peaceful, but the echoes of the walled city remain. Its story challenges our ideas of order, community, and resilience. What was once a symbol of lawlessness is now a place of reflection. The walled city's legacy is a testament to the complexity of urban life. For nearly 3 decades, the Berlin Wall split a city, and a continent, in two. Built overnight in 1961, it was designed to keep East Germans from fleeing to the west. The wall became a fortified barrier, with watchtowers, death strips, and armed guards. It tore families apart and turned Berlin into a symbol of Cold War division. Life on either side was starkly different: freedom in the west, surveillance and control in the east. Despite the danger, thousands risked everything to escape. Many paid with their lives. In 1989, political change swept Eastern Europe. A mistaken announcement led to crowds gathering at the wall demanding passage. Overwhelmed guards opened the gates, and Berliners from both sides celebrated together atop the wall. In the following days, people dismantled the barrier piece by piece. The wall's destruction became a global symbol of hope and unity. Today, only fragments remain as memorials to a division that once seemed permanent. The Berlin Wall's story is a powerful reminder of the human cost of separation. Its fall marked the end of an era and the beginning of a new one. The scar is healed, but the lessons endure. From stone faces to concrete walls, the stories of these lost places are chronicles of change. Each vanished site reminds us how quickly the world can transform, by nature, by accident, or by human hands. What remains are the memories, photographs, and stories, the echoes of what once stood. These ghosts challenge us to cherish the wonders that still exist, and to consider our role in preserving them. The world's gallery of wonders is ever-changing, with old marvels fading and new ones emerging. The memory of these vanished sites enriches our understanding of the world's fragility and resilience. Which lost place would you have visited? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more stories of our incredible ever-changing world.